Hundreds of millions of consumers and millions of enterprises of all sizes have lost conservatively over $100 billion in 2010, with some research reporting up to $1 trillion. That's up from $21 billion just 3 years ago. Cybercrime has grown over 400% since 2007. It has become a real global calamity. The cybercrime as a business has exploded. The problem is threefold. One, malware is so sophisticated now that it gets by traditional security systems easily. Two, the exploit kits are now available for virtually anyone to download and try. And three, the underground economy has grown so specialized that it is easy to participate, make really good money, and operate with impunity. The security industry has grown at only 40% per year compared to the cybercrime industry at 400% in the past 4 years. It has not kept up with the growth in cybercrime attacks. With the exception of a few organizations that have to protect sensitive data, companies have been complacent about updating security. The net result is an epidemic vulnerability. The security industry is doing a miserable job. The malware gap is the 60% that antivirus, firewalls, and other outdated technologies do not address when it comes to malware protection. Solutions that were satisfactory 20 years ago and even up to 4 years ago, antivirus, firewalls, etc., are outdated. Security solutions outside of M86 block only 40% of the malware out there. It is not a matter of if, but a matter of how often organizations are being hit. Businesses should be worried about their brand, their data, and probably most importantly, the unknown threats. They need to be aware of the global cybercrime calamity, which affects both businesses as well as consumers. Organizations have to be up to date and capable of dealing with cybercrime and not just be complacent with the industry status quo. M86 has unique technology traditionally used by high-end, security-conscious companies worldwide. We provide patented real-time code analysis technologies that are non-signature, non-database driven. Today, M86 customers of all sizes can be confident in the steps we are taking to protect against this global cybercrime calamity. We are the only security company that provides true real-time protection. Our technology proactively and dynamically analyzes the web page content and determines the intent in milliseconds, whereas our competitors are simply comparing the content against existing known signatures from a database. Every other security product on the market has to find the piece of malware on the website before the user goes there and create a signature in their database. And only then will they identify the piece of malware. Most likely by then, the attack is already over. M86 does not require signatures or a database to identify malware. It is automatically looking at the intent of the code to identify if it is malicious or not in milliseconds. The key difference is how effectively, dynamically, and proactively M86 protects its customers. The difference between us and the competition is the zero-day protection. M86 can identify and block brand new malicious code. You can only back this up when you have the proof, and M86 does. M86 has run benchmark tests for our customers to see just how effective our secure web gateway really is against the competition. Recently, a large independent financial institution conducted a non-biased test using our proxy comparator tool, which allows you to test against up to 4 different web security solutions in a head-to-head scenario using URL feeds. The results were overwhelming. Not only did our solution catch significantly more malware, but our solution also produced no false positives, unlike the competition. M86 provides real-time web and email threat protection. We minimize your organization's vulnerability to the global cybercrime calamity. We focus on protecting organizations and their users from the malware risks on the web and email. With over 15 years of R&D backed by an industry-leading security labs team, it is our core patented technology that differentiates us. M86 empowers organizations with the ability to understand and know the true intent of malicious behavior on web pages. The most important step is being aware of the calamity and understanding the reality of the personal and professional risks. Companies need to review their current web security solution and acceptable use policies. Download a free white paper based on the latest benchmark study conducted by Osterman Research on malware and the impact cybercrime has on today's businesses.